Have you ever wondered what keeps us safe from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays? That invisible shield, my friends, is the ozone layer. But how did this protective layer come into existence? And what is this talk about an ozone hole? Let's embark on a journey to understand our planet's natural sunscreen. Our story starts about 2.5 billion years ago when the Earth was still quite young. The atmosphere back then was a toxic mix of methane, ammonia, and other gases with very little oxygen. But then, something remarkable happened. The first photosynthetic bacteria, the cyanobacteria, emerged and started releasing oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis. As more and more of these tiny organisms populated the oceans, the level of oxygen in the atmosphere gradually increased. Fast forward to about 800 million years ago, when oxygen levels had risen enough to react with sunlight in the upper atmosphere. This reaction formed ozone, a molecule made up of 3 oxygen atoms. Thus, the ozone layer was born. Now, you might be wondering, what's this about an ozone hole? Well, during the late 20th century, scientists observed a dramatic thinning of the ozone layer over the Antarctic region, an occurrence they termed the ozone hole. This depletion is primarily caused by human-made chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. When CFCs reach the upper atmosphere, they are broken down by solar radiation, releasing chlorine atoms that catalyze the breakdown of ozone. So how can we stop this ozone depletion? The first step is to stop the production and use of CFCs. Thanks to the Montreal Protocol of 1987, a global treaty to phase out CFCs, the ozone layer has started to recover. But we still have a long way to go. To summarize, the ozone layer is a product of billions of years of evolution, starting from the first cyanobacteria to the present day. It is a vital shield that protects us from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. However, the ozone layer is under threat from human-made chemicals like CFCs, which cause the ozone hole. The best way to protect this precious shield is to stop the use of these harmful chemicals. Remember, the health of the ozone layer is not just an environmental issue. It's a matter of our survival, so let's all do our part to preserve this vital shield for future generations. And that, my friends, is the story of our planet's natural sunscreen, the ozone layer.